energy that they have is so heavy, and it feels a little scattered and chaos. And someone here, okay, okay, this is very unusual for me. There's a person here who's trying to come into my circle, and it feels like, I mean, not that nobody wants to die, right? Like, nobody wants that. But it feels like they're being extremely resistant to continuing over the crossing of the threshold, is what I want to say. I know I'm pausing because I'm listening. It's like they don't want to cross, but it's like their death was chaotic. Like maybe there was a lot of lots of opposite energies, or a lot of conspiracy. I see electricity flying in the air, so maybe lack of communication of some kind, or there's lack of communication after. But this person feels like they would have passed recent. And when I say recent, I mean like maybe the last 7 or 8 months, within like the last year for sure. But they're still hanging on. They're still hanging on. And this person is a man. They're showing me him. He's showing me him as a younger man, not an old man. One here who had a male pass them within the last year, whose death may have caused chaos, or whose death maybe was confusing or like unusual, or maybe there was just like a lot of conspiracy or something around this. Okay, okay, Tanya, I see you, Tanya. I'm looking at you. A lot of energy. And then you also said, wait, I lost you. He showed me signs. He showed signs to me and knocked out my power, cut out my power twice. Okay, so, and you feel like this is for you, Tanya. Okay, younger man, boom, we got that. Boom. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing now. I am seeing, it's so funny because I'm seeing a similar vessel to this, which might tell me he's an air sign, because when I see this, to me, this is Aquarius, when I see this cup. But he's this particular person, or he just may be a very compassionate person, or an inspired person with all that air and water bearing energy. But what I'm seeing is he's pouring into another cup. And I don't know if this is literally like I'm serving you and I'm pouring you into your cup, or if he's a person who just always gave of himself and emotionally pouring into your cup. So does that make sense to you, Tanya? You, Tanya? And if not, then circumstances, the person is a male. He is a young man, so before 40s, I would say. So late 20s or early 30s, or mid 20s and early 30s. And the death was unusual or chaotic, or February 1st. Okay, so his birthday is right nearby. Yeah, we're getting even closer here. This is EV, Marines, nautical, marine-like. Marine-like is not Marines, the military, but marine-like boats. Because what I'm seeing is an anchor. Or this anchor could also mean that he's grounded, or he likes Popeye, because this is what I'm seeing. I'm just seeing like an anchor tattoo type of thing. It doesn't have to necessarily be an actual tattoo, but I'm seeing an anchor here. So for me, anchor is I'm either grounded, or I love nautical, or I love marine stuff, or I served in a service, or I have an affinity with the cartoon character Popeye. But I do see that anchor there on his arm. So let me know, Tanya, if this is still resonating with you, because right now I'm talking to Tanya. We're connecting mediumship wise, even though that's not what I was intending on doing today, but that's what Spirit said we are doing today. A lot of birthdays here. I see you. Thank you for your 2222. When I said I'm talking to Tanya here, the live said 2222. Okay, and all of these things have to make sense. Okay, not just one, not just two. This is the way I read. Okay, all right. Tanya says his stepdad's nickname is Popeye, and his stepdad was in the Navy. Okay, thank you, Tanya. That is validating. This is 1000% for you. So thank you for validating that. Now let's get you your message now that we know this is your fiance, because everything here made sense for you, including the Popeye, which was very interesting to me because that was just like, wow, Popeye. All right, let's see what he wants to tell you. Tanya, this is going to be hard for me to deliver this for you, so I'm going to try to express this. I feel myself shaking, trembling on the inside. So I'm going to try to express this in the most loving way that I can. All right. All right. Because what I am experiencing is not something very nice. He doesn't want to go. He didn't want to go. He still doesn't want to go. And he's really holding on. And the reason that he's holding on is because of you. And what I mean is not a bad thing. It's just like he knows how much you hurt. And he is just, I'm like literally seeing him claw, like, no, don't take me. Don't take me. I don't want to go. And that's because he wants to be with you. All right. He wants you to know that there's a memory, and I'm not sure if this is a time and place or if this is just something he is looking at you as. But the way I'm seeing you, I am in him and I'm looking through his eyes. And the way I'm seeing you, Tanya, is with a big, big bushel of roses. And I'm looking over the roses and looking at your eyes, sniffing down at the roses. And you never look more beautiful. The roses have droplets of water. They're so moist on them. And this fragrance is so sweet. And I'm wisping away. I'm like moving your hair out of your face just a little. And if this is not a physical memory, it's just the way he's seeing you. It's that romantic side. It's that very loving side. And he says this conversation we're having right now is making him realize why he can't stay. And that he does have to go. And I feel like he needs a little bit of liquid courage. He needs a little bit of courage to go. And there's so much love here. Like I just want to cry. Like I just want to cry so much because there's so much love here overwhelming me. And he knows he'll have that courage. He's looking towards light, and I feel like he's holding your hand. And I feel like he's saying, you'll know I'll always be here for you. And then I see him like kiss her. And then I'm seeing him now starting to transition, choosing now to transition. And I see him taking that courage, and your love has given him strength and courage. And he's moving in towards that light. Wow. Sorry. It's just so beautiful. Thank you, Tanya. I'm gonna leave you with that. Also, you know, it's probably a good idea just to light a candle for him too. So beautiful. Woof. Woof. I'm sorry, guys. I need to ground again. Wow, that got me. I try not to let it rise so much, but it was just so overwhelming. It was so overwhelming. That light that came in was just so full of love. Oh, oof, I'm sweating. I'm sorry, everybody. I promise this is, I don't normally do this. It really just got me, though. Whew, sorry. All right, Tanya. That's your love. Your love is the one for the ages. That is your love. Congratulations on having someone so loving in your life, and don't ever let that grief cloud, that sadness and loss cloud the most beautiful thing that he has ever given you, which is that love. Yeah. Okay, Tanya, I'm gonna leave you with that. God bless you. All right.
I am the Oracle Apollo. now.